Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rowan stream. It has been quite a bit, hasn't it? It has been so long since I last streamed, but we are back. We are back and we are starting with a horror game because you know I'm very good at horror games. I'm not quite sure how scary this one is exactly, but I think it's a bit like that first horror game I played, the Observation Duty. So I'm thinking this will be okay. 24-hour Rowan stream. Yeah, 24 hours. It's gonna be more like 4 with the Halo stream plus this. More like 4 hours, but that counts as 24 hours, right? 4 hours? Is this Among Us? Among Us? Yes, this is Among Us. Spooky. Yeah, this is going to be very spooky. There's a bunch of things on the left and right side of the screen that keep moving here, and I think that's how you tell if they're human or not. I don't know. It's Snacky, welcome to the stream. Also, Vitor, Pumpkin, Rowan, welcome to the stream. I was about to say Rowan then. Welcome to the stream, Rowan. Title screen looks like the Book of British Teeth in The Simpsons. True horror indeed. Anyway, we're gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna get started. We're gonna embrace the horror that comes our way. I will say I love the music. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Is that a dead person on the floor? What the hell? Cat. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Okay. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Don't. Please. Come during daylight hours. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I see. So we have... Better not get in there right now. I'll check during the day. The bathroom? Why can I not go into the bathroom? Why can I not go into... Computer? Why can I not go into any of these rooms? Oh. Okay. A phone. We got some... cigarette. Well, we don't have cigarettes. We have empty cigarette boxes. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I mean, they are on the cold, hard ground. I don't know how good it is for them. We matched our living room light color. The scary color of the lighting in your game. You can do that? You have fancy light bulbs in your living room? What? This is news to me. We are extra immersed and scared now. Okay. Hey neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? It's alright. I mean, you know, ups and downs as life is. You mean you always have night vision turned on? Yes, you're very tactical. Vitor is extremely tactical. She is the most tactical person I know. World, welcome to the stream. Finally a stream without those other guys. No! You guys are great. You guys are great. It's that other guy. Get him! Same as it ever was. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me that the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode, or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. Yeah, I can understand being completely uninterested in like learning the actual details about the sun potentially exploding. Dude, it's fine, you don't need to know the truth. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. If the sun did explode, I'm not sure there's anything we could do about it. I suppose you could prepare for the worst, being prepared to be dead, but my cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. An odd thing to say. I'll see you in the kitchen? I thought Rowan was 3 guys in a trench coat and a British voice actor. Ah, my secret! My secret! Pumpkin, don't reveal my secrets! Okay. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I guess we go to bed? If I look through this window, I thought this when I looked through the other window. I have a feeling I'm going to be jump scared. Oh, but a skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Oh, can I feed it? That's the kitchen. It's the office. I don't have a back door. Your neighbour's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Okay. I love the music, gosh. Nope, I don't look that way. Valid. I hate sleeping by the nightstand, too many bad memories. Don't get rid of it. Jesus. Get rid of a nightstand then. You don't need one. You could just like throw it away. Breaking news. 6:28 AM today there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Yeah, let's change the subject completely from our impending demise. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance of the dance evokes anxious thoughts. Oh, I thought that was something... that weird noise, I thought I was, there was something in the room with me. Oh god, this game is creeping me out already. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Right, you don't look that way even during the day. Let's go to the kitchen. Oh god. That's pretty. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I better take a peek at night. Who is this protagonist we're playing? That's not the kitchen. Oh right, that's the office, sorry. Hey friend. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. How did you get here? And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why, but we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentions that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. We'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous draining work. Oh, is it gonna be like, what's that game? Papers, Please? The music and sound really is something. If they really wanted to get our minds off the impending extinction of humanity, the least they could do is share their cursed food takes. Yeah, I mean, basic decency. Share the cursed food takes. If you like this music, you might like the 8-hour-long experimental album Everywhere at the End of Time by the Caretaker. Are you being sarcastic? If you're not, send it in the Discord. I am very interested. Introvert simulator? Yes, this is the introvert simulator. I thought my headphones broke for a second. Yes, that is exactly what I thought. I have my headphone cable. I don't know if anyone still uses cabled headphones anymore, but I am, you know, of the older generation. And I brushed my arm against it, like, at the same time that noise happened. I'm like, right, I need to stop doing that. But then the noise kept happening, and I thought, oh great, I've broken my headphones. A2, we don't have many days are so good from that album. Ooh. Not the Caretaker. Oh. Is there drama in the chat? Don't worry about chatting with people, that won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your energies. Okay, this is not an introvert simulator because talking to people does not require energy. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I tried to look out the window, but I will go blind. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. I am concerned that you somehow got into my house without me knowing about it. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 97... Oh no. Oh no, where's my notebook? Hold on, I need to find my notebook. So I didn't find a notebook. What I found was a Walmart receipt, so we're going full cursed with this. I also accidentally knocked my monitor and the whole thing turned off, so that was fun. That was a nice bit of panic. Right, 9. Okay, turns out writing on receipts is harder than I anticipated it being. 9, 7, 9, 0, 8, 0. I hope this isn't an important receipt. Probably not. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. I don't like beer. By the way, I bought you a case of beer. I assumed my brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you very sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. I see. I see. What's in the fridge? Nice. Nice. Caretaker is great, but difficult to listen to, in my opinion. Oh, interesting. Okay. You don't have any notebooks? I had one. I swear I did. I do not... Oh, I found it. Hold on. It was on my shelf. And notebooks are, in fact, a lot easier to write on than receipts. Who knew? Who would have thunk? Right, let's check out this fridge. Are those limes? Avocados? Pickles? Pest control. Crush a cockroach. Okay. Imagine not having an excessive number of notebooks. That's a funny thing. I used to have an excessive number. I don't know where they've gone. I used a notebook for my Resident Evil 1 playthrough. Very convenient. I know World was using a notebook for his cursed food. I heard him scribbling in it. If Rowan's life were a horror game, someone would find those receipts with scribbled notes and have to decipher the clues while thinking, come on, no one actually leaves notes lying around the house. Okay. There's nothing in the fridge except a cockroach. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? See what's in the storage room. Nothing? I'm assuming this is where the people were going to be. I don't know who would hang out in the bathroom, but... Oh. I see. Notebooks being required for games is peak, to be honest. Yeah, unfortunately, all my looking for a thing was... unnecessary. Oh, okay. I don't know what I expected, but... Okay. And I obviously can't go outside. Oh, Miss 3! Miss 3 mentioned. Yes. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. I don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Do crosses go in the corner? Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. I didn't know they specifically had to go in the corner. Oh, kombucha save? Okay, so we have limited save slots. Radio simulator? I need to play The Mist someday. My favourite is number 3, if you are going to. They often go on sale, Pumpkin. You can get all of them for pretty cheap. It doesn't work now. I removed the wave blocker from the radio. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob. Move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave. You need the right knob. Hello, this is the emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. That guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. You're pretty pale. You are pretty pale. Oh. Right. Okay. Let's head on to bed. We have our first knock at the door. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. That's not an answer. Jesus, I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Hee hee. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? But no, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm so scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. What is there? I'll get your dad for you. Is that going to invite her in? I don't really want to invite her in. Creepy. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. Why? You have to build a big pile near the door to win. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, jeez. Bye. There he goes. Can I? Absolutely not. You are way too tall. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. Okay, don't worry. I don't mean anyone any harm. Oh, I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry, I just... Life is crappy sometimes, you know. What do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Wow, Rowan's height-phobic. I'm not height-phobic, I'm arm-length phobic. Those arms are too long. Cancelled. Cancel me. Cancel me for having the correct opinion. That arm is way too long. They're also different lengths. Do I look like one of those monsters? Yes, you do, actually. No, I am not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. Guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already that somewhere they didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have noticed. Rowan goes to the zoo and shouts abuse at the giraffes. Look, I'm not saying giraffes are unnatural, but you know the truth. In the depth of your heart, you know that giraffes, you know, scary things. Rowan, my arms are even longer than that. You hate me too? Well, I've never seen your arms before, so now that I know that, yes, I do. You should go. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still annoys me. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. I mean, hey, look, if people are going around, you know, presumably eating people, then I will gladly accept the title of coward. Sleep well, my good man. Thank you. You should leave. Go somewhere else. Is there an achievement for letting anyone in whatsoever? I'm assuming... I'm assuming it won't let me. I think I'll die anyway. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. That's suspicious. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean. I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. I am conflicted. I don't want to, like, judge people based on vibes, but... Why was she fired? I guess, people in general don't normally answer a straight question, but that face is the very face of someone you want in your home. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Oh, if only this was like Ace Attorney, where you could look back through the through what they've said. See, I know I'm gonna have to let people in eventually, but I don't know if this person, they're not giving me the same kind of vibes the previous person had, where it's like, eh, you know, I really shouldn't let you in because you're tall as heck. But can you imagine living somewhere you get strangers knocking on your door every few minutes? I think I'd expire. Yeah, I think I would have expired long before this moment. Should I let them in? I don't know. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Do you think I should let them in? I'm not getting bad biscuit vibes. I'm not getting great biscuit vibes either, but they're definitely not bad biscuits. You can make this a chest 2 situation and let us decide if you want. Good idea. I cannot actually. It's one of those games that pauses when you click off it, so. Do I let them in? Let's see. Let's see. Pros of letting them in. There'll be someone else in the house with me. Cons. They could be evil and they could eat me. They were fired from their job for weird, strange reasons. If I let this person in, I'm gonna feel very bad about the person we just turned away. But I mean, they look pretty scared. I don't know how we're supposed to be basing these decisions, but they do look genuinely scared. Okay, I'll give the poll half a minute. Make sure you vote in the poll what you think we should do. Maybe we can replay and see about letting the tall guy in. The tall fella, see if he is bad. Are their arms the right length? Do you prefer one long and one short? I don't know if their arms are the right length because they're kind of stood funny, but I don't want to like judge their standing posture, you know? Some people just stand funny. Yeah, I don't know, I also don't want to be like, you know, I'm gonna judge you superficially. I suppose that is the point of the game. Okay, let's see. Okay, you say let them in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. I'm terrified. Jesus, that scared me. Hey, what's up? Nothing. Why are you not wearing a shirt? What a night. You feel it? Pure magic. You're not coming in. Well, I was neck deep in debt. We actually got someone's DoorDash the other night and that was scary. We didn't even see anyone, it was just a bag of McDonald's. That is pretty scary on your doorstep. If it was other people at 2 AM, I would perish. Why him boobs out? I don't know. He's got some fuzz too. But all you know, everyone's knuckles have been dragging on the floor, and that one guy was the only one tall enough for you to see how long his arms were. True. Maybe that's just a shirt with a naked design. He does look like the type to wear a shirt like that. Everything was going downhill, you know? But now I don't know a damn thing. with all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. What are you doing out here? That's a good question. It is. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever, not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. You gonna let me in or what? I am conflicted. I was not expecting this to be... The true horror is the perceptions we have of people. True, that yeah, it could just be a shirt with a naked design. You gonna let me in? Let's see. He didn't... That's a very, I don't know, human thing to worry about. Not being able to pay off your loans and then all of a sudden you can. Well, not that you can, but you don't need to worry about it anymore. Would someone visiting from the underworld, like, really know about that? I don't know, he reminds me a bit of George Lucas. Do we want him in? I have no idea who George Lucas is. That's George Pucas. Shall I let him in? I'm feeling bad about the tall guy we turned down. He did also, like, lead in with an absolutely insane thing to say right off the bat. What was he saying about pure magic in the air? But he has a, like, genuine reason to be like that. This is tough. George Lucas made the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm a fake fan. Maybe this guy could make Lord of the... Okay, maybe he could make Lord of the Rings for us. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Oh, until he got fired by Disney. Good afternoon. Here's the news. What are those eyes for, Vitor? What are those eyes for? Sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. The behavior? Crap. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Okay. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. But next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with Forest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 898-808 and your groceries will be at your door within the day. 898-880. I hate the crackles every so often, that scares me. Forest, delicious relaxation right at home. Those aren't for anything. Okay. This is indeed the British Book of Teeth simulator played by someone in Hollywood. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Who could be living so carefree right now? Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? Are you kidding me? It's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get these alerts, letters, threats, all that jazz. Not this time. Total silence. What can they even do with the roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in itself. Wouldn't relax just yet. Come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore. Probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country bumpkin? Why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out. Still am, technically. Nowadays, money doesn't amount to much. Just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. What, you judging me? Why are you dodging the question? Oh. Looks pretty angry. Yeah, look. I'm not dodging it, it's just, I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place for a family of 2. Helped me keep up with the mortgage payments. Well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbours called a few times, said there's banging, screaming, people going in and out. But on the other hand, those neighbours are panicky old biddies and drive me nuts. So what if they're right? People can turn into visitors? Can you evict your tenants, or is it like Pokemon, you just keep getting more? I'm assuming you can evict them. That popped up with a thing saying I could test that person. So I think I'm going to talk to this lady and then I'm going to test them both. You can evict them from your home or evict them from the shackles of their mortal shells. It's Cucumber Day! Rowan has the power of life and death. This is terrifying. Pretty terrifying. I have a solution to my problem of not being able to remember what day it is. I could just refer to everything as Cucumber Day. Or like other days. And I'll switch it up every day. And everyone will be like, what? What does that mean? And I'll be like, it's Cucumber Day. Are you... Where are you? Okay. He looks like Bilbo when he tries to grab the Friggin' Fellowship. Was Bilbo a visitor? Maybe. Like Cheesecake Day? Yeah, the worst days of the week will be Cheesecake Day. I hope this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. When I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. I have a seat in the kitchen." And he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralysed by fear. Then he... I need to lie down. His stomach is doing somersaults. Oh no. What do you want to check? You gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I don't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? I'm nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. There's a pretty perfect pearly whites. Gulp. Gulp indeed. They did just have their teeth fixed. See, that is a problem. They seemed pretty like tooth focused based on the intro to this game. So is it weird that they have nice teeth? Nice teeth. Mind if we take a photo outside? So do I fit the description? Life and death in my hands. Do you fit the description? You really do, and that's a problem. They might have gotten too much nitrous oxide. Maybe they really don't remember. But if you can become a visitor and her teeth were suddenly fixed up and she doesn't remember how, maybe her teeth got fixed by like process of becoming a visitor, and now she's like, she is a visitor, but she doesn't remember. You know, like Silent Hill. That nurse lady. She didn't realize she was one of the baddies until the very end. Then she tried to eat us. Space dentists. Yeah, maybe she got beamed up to outer space and someone fixed up her teeth. Send her back down with memory loss. Oh gosh. She has got perfect pearly whites, and it is very suspicious. It is very suspicious. Oh no, that is actually very suspicious that she presumably didn't see the news report, because the TV's in my room, about the teeth being perfect. And her immediate response to me asking to check her teeth was, she just got her teeth fixed. Who says that? Well, I suppose if she's... Well, especially if you don't remember getting them fixed. I'm gonna have to pull out the gun. This is a horror game, gosh. I feel like I'm gonna pull out the gun and I'm not gonna get any kind of notice that I was correct in my assumption. To be fair, her teeth are suspicious. They are. Never trust someone who doesn't have tea stains, wine stains, and some deeply lodged garlic. I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be. Chased out my home, fired from my job. Now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Her teeth are suspicious. I am conflicted. Gosh. This is a behind-the-scenes look into Rowan's moral compass. I was not expecting this game to have such moral dilemma to it. Gosh. The story she had about being chased out of her home. There were people in her house. How does someone become a visitor? Do the visitors come in and they like kind of infect people? I guess? And if she encountered them, her roommate was definitely dead or something. If she encountered them, she's probably a visitor herself and she doesn't want to talk about the experience. Remember, Rowan would do this to any of us for $10. Yes, I would. Yes, absolutely I would. Survival is all that matters. Very true. Very true, Snacky. I'm scared of dying. Can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? I just got an achievement saying identify a visitor. That Doesn't necessarily mean that she was a visitor, but... Hello, you've reached Far West Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Okay, let's call the neighbour. Hey neighbour, good to hear from you. You let a couple of people in yet? I let them in. Only one is alive. If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Why didn't you stay here? Why couldn't you come live in my house with me? Why did you have to go back to wherever you are? Why couldn't I come with you? Like, seriously. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? This guy's going to be a visitor by the next time we see him. How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. That's a bit on the nose. How do you sort out the issue with food? Got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. Fridge is empty, dude. If you want something special, there's that food delivery service, Full Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Bye. See. Oh. Just send your photos to us by email. If you just send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails, we will not accept anything else. Wait, can I... okay. This is going to become one of those low-budget rental places. It's got some rustic charm. Don't look in the closet. Those stains don't wash out. Go ahead. Not like I've got anything better to do. Come on, brush too hard and you'll wear down the enamel. Okay, yeah, you've got nice... sane teeth. I forgot I was missing a tooth. Got a funny story behind that one. Okay. 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 Let's go to bed. Cucumber day? No, cucumber night. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Damn! Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did. I was digging a grave, one some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and digging and then a shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. He sounds relatively put together. He doesn't sound quite as, out of it as the other two have been. Does he look like a gravedigger? I don't know what do gravediggers look like. I... can't ask him about his teeth until he comes in, I guess. But I don't know how many bullets we have. The pose he's striking makes him look like an aspiring actor. It does, doesn't it? He is... Broadway, not Hollywood. Yeah, gotta be specific about these things. Come in, I guess. I'm not getting bad biscuit vibes from you. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Same. I hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. Should I be worried? No, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with me. I was just born with bad skin, that's all. Keep treating me like I'm contagious, or worse, a visitor. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. This is his author photo on the back of his book. May I offer tiny backseat advice? Please do. Please offer any kind of moral quandaries. Am I overthinking it? What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. Oh, you're something worse? You gonna let me in or not? I kind of want to hear Pumpkin's advice before I make an opinion on this guy. I can kind of see his teeth poking out. I can't tell if they're like pearly white and perfect though. We should start giving names to these innocent peeps that we're sending off to the next life. Like goldfish makes it harder to flush. Nothing big, just check your windows every night. It's how the game delivers more background info and stuff, and it's new every night. I think, oh, okay. I was kind of concerned about checking my windows, but I will check my windows. Come in, I guess. Those are some pretty nice teeth. Now that you've opened your mouth. Thanks for letting me in and not making a big deal about how I look. Crap. So we're gonna have to check the windows. You can wait. Oh. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There was a strange bulge in his skin. As though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. Please don't come any closer. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Right. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Ha. I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the why or how. The how or the why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay. There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Not a word. Come in, I guess. You're not as bad as that other guy out there in the windows, so I can feel it. Such a dense, oppressive aura. A shadow is strong enough to poison the entire house. Doom. I see something. It's a rash guy. Does it ring any bells? We need to get rid of them, or the stars will align for disaster, you understand? Oh. Um... I... Your face is kind of freaking me out, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that is not a normal mouth. Did you ask if she's bringing a Ouija board? Could be fun. It could be fun. He wants me to kick out Vash guy. But she is also giving bad biscuit energy, so... No, no, you should leave. Not interested in working on yourself? Is that what you're saying? No interest in becoming a better... Yeah, leave immediately. What a tragedy. Okay, your teeth look okay, actually. Well, in a bad way. I shall make sure to manifest you a terribly explosive bout of diarrhea. You do that. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Do I have to check all the windows? Ugh. The bodies of teenagers lying on the ground. Someone killed them. Appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Nice. You see your neighbour and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Same. She's a life coach, get the gun. Haha, roaring, not the dead teenagers. Ah, oh, Vito, you laughed at dead teenagers? Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA, to be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror and suffering, and all because of the visitors. In our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. You can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000-451. So if somebody died in the night, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Somebody died in the night, so I think Rash guy was bad biscuits. Which then visitors would just go underground. Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, I let 2 of them in. Why did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? These books aren't for reading, they just lie there, quiet. Used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they held on, their names. I was kind of thinking, I'm pretty sure it's the lone guy who died. I was kind of thinking this would be easy, I could just kill the Rash guy, and I forgot all about this guy, so... I am conflicted now. Because he is in the room. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam. Empty. But the paper said someone should have been down there? Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. But poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? No, where's the other guy? This one feels like Stanley to me. Yeah, that's Stanley. Where the hell did he go? I need to check myself. You can check yourself. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? A bit rude. Oh, not really. Except back at school they called me a leather and no one would play with me. They all thought I'd catch something. I figured once I grew up it'd stop, and it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. I know now it's worse because it's about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? The bad times bring out the worst in people. One of these guys that I have in the house right now is a visitor. Go on then, if it makes you feel better. See? Normal. Yep. Those are normal teeth. Those are normal teeth. Straight too. Maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. You're not going to kill me over the one good thing I have going, right? I should have checked his hands. We can either use the last energy to check his hands, or we could go check the other guy's teeth. My skin's bad there too. I felt that wasn't particularly... They weren't particularly dirty. You're not going to call that a visitor sign, are you? I accidentally clicked because I thought I could zoom in, but... Ah, now I can't do anything with this guy. I think this guy's... This guy's the problem. Down. Something about the hazmat suits, maybe? What? I feel like I got very lucky the first time I did this. Right. Someone else is gonna die tonight. It's gonna be Rash Guy. See a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? There's a second knob to tune with. Is that a tuning thing? I thought it said that was volume. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. I thought they said that was a volume. No, but I could probably try it. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbour's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Looking for somewhere to set up a base? You're not coming in. Howdy. Is your door nice and sturdy? I hope so. You never know what might happen to it. True. You understand. Oh no, you were censored again. I'm so sorry, Rowan. Voting Gerald for the blue dude to buy him open to suggestions. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So? You alone? No. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. Who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. I hate him. Trustworthy? Snacky? No. This guy looks really chill. Dream blunt rotation, just him. This one exudes self-confidence. Okay. You guys want me to die, I see. The suns are beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not... what was the word? Freeloader. Stuff's a total mess right now. Like hosting an A-lister in a dive bar with no crowd control. What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy, just a mini amp and a couple of bottles of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. I heard they found a visitor nearby, so now they're checking everyone. Cool by me, as long as nobody freaks out. Come in, I guess. Thanks, I'll be cranking some tunes now and then, hope that's cool. If I can snag a guitar, I'll play you something. Or not. So, we meet again. We met. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. Who are you? I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You are home. A tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. Buddy, events are already unfolding. What are you talking about? You need to be ready for the events to begin unfolding. Okay. May sound strange, but the cat must enter. Cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. So no one else is coming tonight. When someone's gonna die in the night, so... naming this one Dirk? Hi Dirk. I'll be reaching out to Rowan if I ever have a child. Names are quite fitting. Good afternoon, here's the news. Oh, we have another energy thing. FEMA has taken... nobody died. Has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organised quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. I feel like lone guy had some pretty red eyes. I kind of writ it off as something, you know. I'm okay with that retort. I need to wait for around 15-21 years before giving my opinion. Until then it'll be child 1, child 2. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. Daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the 2 brothers started Boba Brewery together. Boba Cerny has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available for the Food Network. No one died, No one died. What did you do when you found the empty grave? I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off, I see someone standing there. Watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, almost, but teeth white as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. That's when all this visitor mess started. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day? What is it? They label you a visitor just because of your skin. Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game, and FEMA is judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder what if they are actually the ones behind all this. What if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? I think the visitors are real. Think it's true? Even if it's true, I don't think FEMA's acting strange. They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? Isn't that the first thing you do if you actually wanted to stop it? I don't know, maybe they're after some kind of cure. But I've got this gut feeling if I end up in one of their quarantine zones, something awful is going to happen to me. Is this game Czech? Maybe Polish? Ads for beer are starting to persuade me. I feel like you're skipping some dialogue. Could you please read every word aloud? You can read it yourself, Pumpkin. You You're a grown-up. I think the game studio is based in Leicester. Who needs to read your full name too, Pumpkin? No, you are also an adult. You can read that. Man, I miss my axe. Daydreaming? Caught myself counting who's still standing from the old crew. Back then, after every funeral, we'd plug in and shred, better than rotting in bed or getting wasted. One time, I hammered the same riff 3 nights straight, played till my fingers bled. Was the sum of 69. Just me and my axe, no room for my brain to replay the face of the one who just kicked the bucket. Now it's the same stuff day in, day out. Vistas, scorching sun, just another round of hell. Bottoms up? Let's roll, maybe it's not too late to rock this world. We once thought it'd be cool to inject ink straight into our eyes. Alright, that doesn't look particularly red to me. What does everyone else feel? They don't look particularly red. They do kind of at the top, but doesn't everyone's eyes look a bit red at the top? I mean, especially if they injected ink into them. You know, I feel like they'd be a little red. This guy's a total dirk. I think I hit this one out the park. No, not my eyes. Some other guy went fully blind, but man, you should have seen his eyes. He'd kill for eyes like that. The eye is at least okay. Your eyes are okay. Turned inside out long ago. These hands fed me, kept me alive. And they're pretty dirty. Might have to check this guy's teeth. The other guy, his teeth were pearly white, but his hands were fine. This guy, his hands are a bit sus. It's crazy you're seeing characters I've never seen before. I think they added a bunch. Fingers like roots. Black nails that never come clean, dirt stuck in them like memories. He was a gravedigger though. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Okay. Those white ones are mine, fair and square. Those shiny ones. Let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway, but look, ta-da! They came in handy. Somebody died. And these two are the suspects. But nobody died last night. But that doesn't negate the fact that somebody died the night before. But then, was he particularly well? Did he die of natural causes? Is that possible? See, this guy, he's got good teeth, but no, he's got bad teeth in the sense that they're too perfect, but he's got good hands in the sense that they're clean. This guy hasn't got the teeth, but he's got the hands, but he was a gravedigger. This guy doesn't have any excuse for his perfect teeth besides the fact that, you know, he's got bad skin, so obviously, I don't know, pick a struggle, I guess. The hamsters are working themselves up again. They are. It's one of them. I can't actually move that knob. Oh. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors. He's not coming? How did they slip all of his documents? There were mountains of information there. Knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Okay, well. Someone at the door. Every time I turn that corner, I think that's someone standing there. Let's, The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in their helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death? I should have called the neighbour. Ow. I should have called the neighbour. Your neighbour's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbour's family? Are you still alive? Worried thoughts swell in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. I see. Did Rowan see Ghostbusters at neighbour's house and not checking on them? Yes, I did. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. Oh no, maybe I'm a visitor. Why did I ask that? Why did I ask that? Oh no! My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. What happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. No, don't take... Ugh. Don't take Dirk. They're the only person I knew that was kind of okay, decent. I'd hate to be neighbours with Rowan. Oh, hello. Can you let me in, please? Do you need something? There's somewhere to stay. I've got nowhere else to go. The dorm isn't an option anymore. Why? FEMA. They started rounding people up, and I really don't want to end up in the quarantine zone. Why would you? Unless you had something to hide. This one's Charles. He does look like a Charles. Really don't want to end up in a quarantine zone. Do I let them in? It's kind of suspicious. To... Is it suspicious? I don't know. At the moment it looks like he might have no teeth at all. That's what I'm thinking. I can't see his teeth. Come in, I guess. And then you immediately did a smug little grin, so now I'm regretting it. I've got this FEMA notice, it's not much, but I hope it helps. How do I thought they were given FEMA notices when they were not good. Crap. Gonna have to kill him. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. Oh. Killed my dad. Who did it? Visitors came to the house, they were sitting with us. Lady was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. I mean, I guess you'll help me? I'm scared. So am I. How do I check the notice? What day is it? Oh, it's still conjunctivitis day. A genie? Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. Who are you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? Did someone send you here? You're creepy as hell. Don't think so, why matter? The person said the cat was fine, but you look creepy. Your neck is also suspicious. I don't think you're human, so what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. What we do? You should leave. Look at Kitty. Think again. You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me. But no one else is coming tonight. What about the kitty? I'll take your cat. Should Rowan take in the human, then liberate Kitty from the human? Okay. I hope we get the cat. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with the escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Nobody died. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Where is Cat? Cat is gone. Hello, this is FEMA Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Okay. Right, that phone is definitely off. You said cat in basement. Can you get to the basement? Right, you're gone. Oh, what day is it today? Children's Day, okay. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. What is that? Fine, I'll take it. You gave it to me. What? You used to live in a dorm, right? I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. At first they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread. Then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but then I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones. I was gonna sit there and wait for them to drag me away, so I climbed out the window and ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favourite jacket. Don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. If I really am a visitor, don't tell me, just shoot, alright? Let's check your armpits. Oh, about the armpits. That's sus as hell. Oh no, irritation's a sign of a visitor. But it's from the jacket. I sweat in it and there's nowhere to shower these days. That's incredibly suspicious. Let's talk to him. What's the point of digging when no one buries for dead anymore? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out, mostly. After that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. Was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake, had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. Nope, bones all where they should be, corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back, maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. He had stubble. He did have stubble. Rowan is an extremely invasive real estate agent. What is it? I just think female will do something bad, because to them I'm nothing more than my condition. Like a target painted on my back. A higher chance I'll be picked out of the crowd for their experiments. Or because of my skin. We're here, so there's no need to worry. So they haven't come knocking on your door yet, hmm? You really think they just ignore me looking like this? Really wish people would stop judging others for the way they look. Seems no matter how long humanity lives, it's just going to keep slapping labels on others. Makes it easier to decide who belongs and who doesn't. And because of that small-minded cruelty, people like me keep paying the price. It's all just sad, really. What, my mummy? Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said... Watch you more tomorrow, okay? What do you want to check? Your teeth, I suppose. Okay. Here they are. What's it mean? Everything okay? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Let's look at your eyes. I'll show you my eyes, just... I'm a little nervous, don't judge too much. They're a little red. I feel like no redder than the other person's eyes were. I don't know, one of these guys killed someone else. But... I don't know. Maybe the gravedigger guy killed the lone guy because he didn't like his vibe or whatever. Welcome to the stream, some red dude. Happy day. How has your week gone? Those are trustworthy eyes. They did seem pretty trustworthy. I wonder if that... what are their name? I wonder if Dirk's gonna come back. I do feel bad about that one lady we killed. Oh. Can I pull up the rug? I found the basement. I don't know. It's a trustworthy everything for poor Charles. Gerard Common got relegated to life. Ah, hold on. I'm on the wrong chat. Hold on. I really wish people would stop judging others for the way they look. Show me your armpits. Feeling lonely, anxious, got no one to talk to? And phone relate is just what you need. Call us now 8915333. Crap, what was that? 8915. Was it 33? Or was it 553? I think it was 891. Let's see. Maybe it's on the wall. Oh, it's on the wall anyway. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. Tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. And I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone would help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and looked for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts me right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the 9th circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over. But I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones and we wouldn't even know. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel, and then when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. Why didn't he just go? Nobody cares about papers. At this point, like Lone Guy said, you know, nobody's really caring at the minute. Why didn't he just go with you? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realised we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moments. And then the cataclysm started and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. Didn't even know where to start. There's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. These are two very similar things. I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Silence. Now all that's left of them is his house. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. Can't even imagine what you went through. Thanks again for talking to me. Stay strong, okay? Okay, random stranger. Some lore that we've seen there. Okay, so this is childhood home, and we hate it. Something about sleeping by the nightstand brings back bad memories too. Okay. Phone Reality is a perfect name for a dating app. I'd call that a phone call a 4.5 out of 5 dating experience. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighbourhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory... Oh. I see. And I gave the slip back to you. So I could give the slip to one of those guys. But which one? You're back, I see. Bye, Charles. So you still hold up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? Just doing his job? Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you're alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? And dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. There's a cat under my house. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. We're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. You condemned Charles. I didn't realise. I didn't know what it meant. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Joachim for this one? The freaky guy or this guy? Or something like that. A rather vague answer. Oh, fine. I suppose we can finalise an agreement at a later date. Backdated appropriately, of course. In lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? I don't need your money. I apologise, but I cannot in good conscience reside under your roof without paying due rent. It's improper, worse, it's illegal. Well, no, it's not. I mean, if someone owns a home and they invite you in, and they say you don't have to pay, either I pay, or I'm not setting foot inside. No nip-nop Joachim. Joachim also works. Is that not how you say that? Is it Joachim? Could also be Joachim. This guy's Billy. Come in, Billy. You immediately called me homeowner, so I'm kind of thinking you're sus. We can discuss the rental terms in full details later. I didn't check the windows. Female officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. My favourite actor, Joachim Phoenix. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbour's house. A happy family lived there until recently, now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. I did have an inkling, yes. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. Got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. I'm messing with you. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up that bar. If you ever feel like grabbing a drink. Some kind of tipsy. You've been drinking. I had myself a king's breakfast this morning, sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting if you do it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body. Just pulling a leg, don't hold it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we got. Why not drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. All jokes aside, you letting me in? I don't want to. I can see his nails and they look clean, but he's gonna come in and he's gonna have blood-red eyes because he's been drinking, or he's a visitor, and I'm going to be conflicted. Aurora Borealis, localized specifically in your backyard. Yeah, that's normal, puppy. You don't have the Aurora localized specifically in your backyard? Steamed hams. Do I let him in? I don't think I want to. From what I can see of his fingernails, they look pretty clean. His eyes... I don't know. His teeth. He's George if he comes in. Who is he if he leaves? Yeah, who is he if he leaves? Can I backseat a tiny bit again? Go for it, pumpkin. Georgie boy. I don't know whether to let him in. He's a bit weird. He is a little bit weird. But they've all been a little bit weird. It's the game for weirdos. Oh, their portraits won't reflect any of the signs. I had an inkling. Oh, almost every character can be a visitor in different runs, so these portraits don't show any of that info. Ah, I get you. He has the facial expression and the hand gestures to make me think he's saying, look, all I'm saying is, yeah, he does. Okay, George, come in. Looks like somebody's already warming up that spot of yours. Now, I'm all for sharing, but this doghouse is feeling a bit crowded. Mind making some space? No. I won't be a bother to you. I'm off. I feel like, while they're not exactly safe, we kind of know the people in the house. Maybe he's died since Lone Guy. Maybe it was just a freak accident. Nope. Crap. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. With the full scale of the disaster, while the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Science time! What was that? Did you see that? Oh! I just realised you cannot see my cursor. This entire game. My bad, sorry. There's something moved in the lower left. Georgie boy it is. Oh no, I ain't stupid. Look, I've been dealing around the dead all my life. Used to be death didn't bother me. You died, they bury you. Done deal. Now, who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do you know you stay buried? I saw a grave I know I filled and it was empty. But I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Don't worry about me, I was just spooked. Oh. Oh no. What a world. Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. And how do I do that exactly? Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? I suggest you find a notary and procure them, Honestly. Why don't you go? Why exactly should I be the one running errands and you should be using sir when addressing me? I am a respectable citizen, not some errand boy. Whatever you say. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative. A child died. Someone got the little kid. Yep. Been watching TV, have we? Bought into that whole visitors thing, have we? Fine, do your tests, but I know my rights. Let me say cheese for you too? I'm sure it'll prove something. What am I supposed to be looking at? I don't trust this Billy guy. I don't trust this Billy guy. Genie, no. What am I looking at with the photos? Like weird artifacts, I think? TV said black aura. Was it? Oh, spots. I thought it was spots. I think it said it checked the aura, but you're looking for spots? Hold on, I don't know what happened to the cat, but... Check his armpits. Oh. Right. Does the TV say anything? Rowan's just a Hollywood agent at this point. Right. This is dispatch to check quarantine. Yep. Stand by for reinforcements. Okay. What world? My armpits. Okay. Now I'm a visitor because I dislike the sensation of sweating. Quick, lock me up. Sweat is now a capital offense. Okay, what about this guy? What's that for? I think we found him. Oddly enough, I don't have any skill issues. Skill. I have a skill issue. I don't have any skin issues. There's no way this guy shaves his pits clean every day. You kidding me? For what? For your perfect teeth and your perfect pits. This guy's just still sat there. Okay. Cashier's day. Okay. Goop indeed. I think it is coming up to 11:30. I think that is where I'm going to leave it. It's it's a very thinking kind of game. That must have been the guy. That must have been the fella. Unless both of them. Although the other guy... he had clean fingers. Rowan finally looked at the clock. I was hoping that wouldn't happen for another 2 or 3 hours. I'm starting to mess up my reading, so... I know I always do that, but more so than usual, so I think that's a good time to call it. It's disconcerting. It is a very disconcerting game. I think the true horrors were the people we met along the way kind of game. It's a little bit disturbing in some ways, but it is. It also is what it is. It is also. It is also very fun doing the deductive reasoning. I'm pretty bad at deductive reasoning, but thank you for the suggestion, Pumpkin. I think this was Vitor's suggestion. Although they might have tag teamed it, but I know both of them have been asking me to play this for quite a while now. The true horrors were knowing what Rowan could do to any of us. True. True horrors. True horror is a reality. Yeah. It's scary in a different way than I was expecting, but yeah. Thank you for the recommendation, Vitor. I may come back to this. It's quite interesting to see where it all goes. That must have been the guy. That must have been the guy who killed the lone guy. It took me a long time to figure it out, but he wasn't killing people as fast as I expected. I thought it'd be like an every night type thing, but yeah, no, he was waiting, and like Pumpkin said, there's no way that guy shaves his pits clean every day. Suspicious. Right, that is going to be it for me for today. Thank you everyone for watching both streams tonight, Halo and No, I'm Not Human. It's been a long day. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, I think. Well, almost almost Sunday now. Next stream will be Tuesday, and we'll be playing Banjo-Kazooie, the last of our bingo games. So the stream after that will probably be either Breath of the Wild or Vintage Story, and possibly the week after next we'll go back to Resident Evil and do another bingo. I may change the bingo winnings just to kind of spice it up a bit so it's not the same all the time. I will give it a think. Happy 24-hour stream, Rowan. Yes. Happy... I suppose that was about 4 hours. Yeah. 2 hours with Halo, 2 hours with it. That's 4 hours. Always a fun time, as usual. Thank you for double feature. Thank you for watching the double feature, Pumpkin. Looking forward to be there for the bear simulator. I'm looking forward to play the bear simulator. Everything I see about Banjo-Kazooie says it's a really good game, so I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. If you liked this double feature today, make sure you subscribe so you can catch any other games that we play. And if you would like to support the channel, consider joining the channel memberships. And also join the Discord. Exclamation... Oh, Nightbot has just dropped a Discord link in the chat. So join the Discord to join our conversations about all the things. And also possibly suggest games I could play. I always welcome suggestions and stuff. You don't always have to win a bingo if it's a game that sounds interesting enough. It might just grab my attention. Anyway, that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!